Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99, and today I'm doing a twin flame reading, twin flame connections for September. So we're going to check up on the masculine and the feminine energies right now. I do feel there is healing needed. I'm playing some healing music in the background, and I'm going to be doing some healing messages a bit later over the weekend as well. I feel healing is needed here. So we're going to start off with the masculine messages. I just want to thank everyone for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. Much appreciated. We're carrying on to reach the target of 2,000 subscribers. So let's get the masculine's energy. We have daughter value, hostilities, financial constraints, magician in the mirror, all tied up, the world, garden and the gate, and victory. So we're going to clarify these messages of the tarot, but overall you can see there is some conflict here, this connection definitely. So we're going to clarify the daughter value, number 31. Daughter value. So we have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is about movement forward. Okay, but I think the masculine is actually working on his own value at this time. He's working on having that self-esteem, that feeling of worthiness. Does he deserve this connection? Does he deserve this love? He's feeling unworthy. He's working on going through this door of value. And once he does, he will want to take action, and it'll be fast movement forward, because that's clarified by the Eight of Wands. Next we have hostilities. And we have Four of Swords. So maybe there was some sort of disagreement or argument between you and the masculine, and you know you were in a conflict situation, and he's now withdrawn. With the Four of Swords, he's withdrawn. He's in that healing energy. He's, going within and nurturing himself at this time. Then we have financial constraints. Ten of Cups. I feel at the moment he is going through some sort of financial difficulties, and he doesn't feel worthy to come forward at this time, because he wants to come forward with an offer, with something tangible. And he does want that Ten of Cups. He does want that happy ever after. But at the moment he feels financially restricted because of what's going on in his life. But again, once he's worked on that self-worth and his financial situation, he does want that Ten of Cups. Moving forward, we've got magician in the mirror. Five of Pentacles. He's working on his manifestation abilities, I feel. He wants to be somebody that can manifest, this abundance into his world. He's working on this right now because he's feeling this feeling of lack in his financial situation, as we saw with financial constraints. He is feeling lack at this time. He's feeling that he doesn't have enough. All tied up, we have the Star. I feel he's tied up in knots. This is tied up in his mind and his heart, maybe. He's all tied up inside. He doesn't know what to think, where to go, what to think of the situation. He just knows that, he has this dream, this wish, for things to be different. And, that's what he wants. But at the moment, he doesn't feel in a position to be like that, to be in a position to offer anything to anybody. Then we have the World, and we have Judgment. So he does want to, have a new beginning. He does want to come into this new cycle and have that judgment in his life, have that clarity that this is his, this is his path, this is his direction to go in. Okay, but he's obviously, going through something at the moment. Garden and the Gate, we have Nine of Wands. So again, this person is stuck behind a barrier, and this person is stuck behind a barrier, but they're choosing to stay stuck, actually. I mean, if they open the gate, if they step over the barrier here, there's ultimate possibilities. The possibilities stretch endlessly ahead. Look at the vastness in that card, the distance, the possibilities, the two beautiful butterflies in that card. Okay? And then finally we have victory here, the King of Cups. I feel that's what the masculine feels he needs to do. And again, that's the 10. So that's an end of a cycle. He needs to work on himself, to have that self-love, to get in touch with his emotions, get in touch with his emotional body, to get out of his head and into his emotions and become that King of Cups, to move forward and be open and honest about his feelings. Because we have the Two of Cups, he does want to share his love, his feelings, with his feminine. Okay, but he's got this work to do on himself right now. But the love is there and he does want to share it with his feminine, okay? So where else is the masculine at right now? He could be somebody that started to meditate, or he could be someone that does meditate and he's going within, he's trying to connect to his inner self, his higher self, his intuition. He may have had a lot of life experiences and he's trying to learn the lessons and leave the rest behind, basically, not take the baggage with him. He needs to let go of that. He's becoming more self-aware, he's reflecting on his choices and decisions in life, and he needs that alone time to do this. He is feeling compassionate, loving, giving and thoughtful at this time, and I think he needs to feel that for himself. I think he's working on feeling that for himself. He may not have had this for himself, but only particular people in his life did he feel that for. Yeah, you could be in no communication at the moment. He's afraid of opening up, so he's just staying silent. That's in some of the connections. Obviously, this is a general reading. He's trying to work on himself, as we said. He's going within. He's trying to raise his consciousness right now, to get in touch with his intuition, to receive that divine guidance that he seeks, okay? Some masculines could be feeling anxious, depressed, in a low mood, sad, and there's a lot going on. Obviously, we saw that, financial worries. There could have been arguments, not just with you, but other people, disagreements, and he's in a quite low mood at this time. He could be a closed-minded person as well, someone who's not open to new ideas or new ways of doing things in his life. He's very set in his ways, possibly. And these are all things that he needs to work on, obviously, within himself. So here he's saying he did feel a connection, but he's not sure if you felt the connection. Yeah, lack of communication again. There's no communication here. Silence between you. The passion you had was red hot, though. Very hot, intense, sexual, passionate energy between you. The masculine may be confused at this time. He doesn't know why this is all happening to him or what this is all about at this time. Again, he needs to go within and get answers and seek guidance. He could have walked away from this connection, because he's not feeling it. He's in denial. He may feel he doesn't need all this hassle. It can be quite difficult, these connections. So he's walked away from it at this time. But it could be still checking up on his feminine social media to see if she's moved on, to see if there's anyone else in her life at this time. You could be connecting on the astral realms in the 5D and in your dream time, because this connection cannot be broken. This connection is there whether you're together in the physical world or not. It's still there in the energetic world. They're thinking of the nights of passion they had with you, the feminines. And, maybe they're coming to that realisation that this is a true love connection. And they weren't being honest about how they felt about you. Okay, for whatever reason. So let's get some healing messages. I know I have impossibly high standards, and I have held resentment towards you when I've been upset with you. I'm working on forgiving you and forgiving myself. So yeah, he needs to work on himself right now. I will communicate my truth to you soon. I'm considering the best way to approach you. So some masculines may be feeling, that they need to communicate their truth at some point, okay? So they will do that when the timing is right for them. I've been waiting a lifetime for you. I have visions and dreams about our past lives, and I want my soul spouse back. So they could have seen, visions, dreams of past life connections you've had. You've shared many lifetimes together, and they've seen that, and they've maybe not ever admitted that to you, but they've seen that for themselves. I'm worried that I'm not the person you think I am. I know I'll be the best version of myself because of you. I'm inspired by your growth, and I want to level up to meet you. So a lot of them could have been putting on a false mask, being not exactly being true to who they were, but this connection is there, and feminines, you probably see the truth of it anyway, but they're worried that you have a different idealised version of them maybe, and it's also a lack of their self-esteem in their self. So what else have we got here? Yeah, so some of you could be blocked or ghosted. There's no contact at this time. They want the intimacy. They're saying, here, I love you, I want you, I desire you. So deep down, that's what a lot of them are thinking and feeling. And they want that happy time with you, that honeymoon phase where you both feel happy, you're sexually connected, stay overnight, spend more time with you, being intimate. They want to have that fun together with you, that laughter. They love being with you. But they may not have even told you this in the 3D, okay? But these are feelings that they have deep down. So what else do they want to say? I'm stuck in my pride and ego, feeling very frustrated and foolish. I know my behaviour has really disappointed you, but I'm even more annoyed with myself. I'm not your so secret admirer. I know you know that I'm always checking up on you. Sorry, you can see I'm having throat chakra issues now because they can't speak their truth. I know that I need to make amends for my mistakes. I'm contemplating how to do this because I want to show you how much you mean to me. My family doesn't understand our connection. I have told them how I feel about you and tried to explain it, but they have particular ideals and don't understand our spiritual love. I'm involved with someone else, and it wouldn't be fair to either of you to pursue a connection at this time. I know it is our destiny to marry and have children together. We are to be united in mission to serve God's plan to spread love and light in this world. Our combined gifts are important to the world. So that some of them are coming to that realisation that this connection is destined, and no matter how they fight it, it is still there, whether you're physically there in the 3D or you're just connected in the 5D. So that's the masculines energies right now. So now we're going to tap into the feminines. Hello, this is the feminines pile. So let's get her energies for this September. Temple path. Door to romance. First chakra, which is a base chakra, Archangel Michael. Goddess of the moon. Yin and yang. Adjacent possibilities. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is the third eye. Healer of the ages. And walking away. So let's clarify these with the tarot. So we have the temple path. So clarifying that with the Eight of Wands, which is very strange because that's the first card that came out for the masculines. I think there is a wish for movement forward here in both, feminine and masculines. I think with the feminine, the temple path, she is doing that work on herself. She has been, becoming more enlightened. She's doing the healing work. And she wants things to happen, she wants things to move forward in this connection. Then we have door to romance. Three of Cups. So yeah, she wants to be able to celebrate her love, you know. She wants to have fun and have those romantic times and to celebrate her love, you know, her feelings. And it's number 33, Daughter Romance. Clarifying the base, we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, this is about, you know, the base chakra is our foundations in life, you know, home, family, work, you know, that stability. And I think with Ace of Wands, there's going to be a new beginning possibly in that area, or the feminine decides that she wants a new beginning, you know, in some area of her life, you know, maybe to do with work, family or home situation. She wants that new beginning. And then we have Goddess of the Moon, and with Knight of Swords. So to me, Goddess of the Moon, you know, the moon is the feminine energy, and we can't always see clearly with the moon, the light of the moon. Things are hidden. And I think with the Goddess of the Moon, this is a feminine energy. She is quite mysterious. She's quite full of mystery to the masculine energy. And with the Knight of Swords, I feel that maybe some of the feminines have also got that logical side to them and that clarity. So even though with the moon energy, sometimes things are hidden, a lot of you work with the moon energy and it helps to bring you that clarity, that clearness. But it could also mean that your masculine is an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, okay, who's also finding that clarity, that seeing things from a higher perspective, because he's on the edge of a cliff and there's an eagle and it's seeing things from a different or a higher perspective, I feel. Then we have the yin and the yang and we got Two of Cups. So yes, it's about that balance. Balance within us, you know, our masculine and feminine energies, and balance within a connection. And the feminine wants this balance with her masculine. She wants to exchange her cup of love with the masculine. You know, she may be feeling more balanced in her own energies at this time. Then we have adjacent possibilities. So we have King of Swords. So we've got an air sign again here. So the King of Swords is a mature man. He's a man of power. He's a man in his logic. He may not be in touch with his feelings. He's very much in his head. He's quite defensive in this card. He's got the sword across him, across his body, across his heart. So adjacent possibilities means there's other possibilities. So for the feminine, you know, if your connection doesn't work out on the 3D, there are other connections available to you, okay, that spirit will bring in. So you will have love to share with somebody. If not with your divine masculine, there will be other possibilities for you. So with the third eye chakra, we have Ace of Swords. So again, working with your intuition and your higher self is bringing you that clarity that you need, that clearness of thought to move forward in your life. Then we have Healer of the Ages. Three of Swords, that's appropriate. So some of you could be dealing with heartbreak at this time, or you're trying to heal from heartbreak. And with the Healer of the Ages, which to me it looks a bit like Jesus, doesn't it? So do that healing work on yourself, you know, take that time to heal from the heartbreak before you move forward, before making any other decisions at this time. And then we have Walking Away. So we have Death, yeah, the new beginning. So death is like the ending, but endings are always followed by beginnings. And walking away, some of you could have decided to walk away from this connection, okay, because obviously things have not worked out for you at this time and you just want to move on with your life and just move forward. We've got Temperance. So yeah, it's finding that balance within yourself, finding that balance in your own life, that peace, that tranquility for yourself, okay? So what else is happening with the feminine here? So some of you could be feeling fulfilled, radiant, positive. Some of you may be pregnant with a child or becoming pregnant. So if you don't want a child at this time, take precautions. Some of you could be having addictive behaviour at this time, or you could be feeling codependent. This could be with your masculine. So these are things that need to heal. As we saw the healer of ages there, some healing work is needed for some of you. Some of you like to be people pleasers, you like to be the life and soul of the party, but maybe to your own detriment because you're not honouring your own feelings. Some of you could be in the dark, refusing to move forward, at this time, feeling unenlightened. Obviously, these are general readings. Some of you could be feeling unbalanced, non-spiritual at this time. You may have lost faith, lost your connection with the divine because of things happening in the 3D. Some of you could be feeling unemotional at this time, or controlling, or selfish even in your behaviours. There could be mental health issues here. Some people could have depression, anxiety. This again could be caused of things going on in this connection, or a lack of things happening in this connection. It can affect people in all sorts of ways, and obviously this is a general reading, and some people will be fine and some people will be struggling and need healing. As I say, I will be doing some healing readings. Some of you could be tapping into ancient shaman knowledge, spiritual wisdom, to help others in their development. That's how you may cope with your disappointments in life, that you want to help others and share your wisdom with others to help them move forward. Some of you could be star seeds, and you've come in to assist on the Earth's ascension, and this task can be done whether you're in a twin flame connection or not. You can do this on your own. You don't need to be in a twin flame connection. Yeah, some of you are feeling sad, depressed, low and alone at this time because for whatever reason you're in separation or disconnection from your masculines and you're not sure which way to go forward next. So what else? Yeah, someone was scared and overwhelmed by what they're feeling at this time. That could be the feminine and it could be the masculine, okay, overwhelmed by feelings. You could have had deep lovemaking when you connected in the past, and it triggered things within both of you at that time. You were lost deep in each other when you connected. It was a deep, deep connection. Even if your masculine hasn't admitted that, the connection is still there. This connection was very fiery, passionate. You could have connected at various times, been in that runner situation where you connected and they ran, but your heart opened up and they just ran away from you. So it's very difficult to deal with. Could be a sudden change. Somebody could be wanting to understand and to open up at this time. So your masculine could be wanting to look into this connection more. The feminine felt that it was more than just sex between them. Her soul lit up, her heart opened. There could be a glimmer of hope in the future, more clarity. As I said, we had the Knight and the King of Swords there. So the masculine could be, I know this is a feminine reading, but the masculine could be feeling more clarity. And the feminine wants to be there as a friend for the masculine, but sometimes it can be too difficult if the masculine is just in denial. Yeah, there could be someone that runs away again from this connection. So what healing messages do we have here? I didn't tell you this, but the messages you send me mean the world to me. I've realised how deep our connection is and how well you know me. I believe we are one. You make me feel there is hope and guide my way through the dark with your love and light. I love you to infinity. We will have to rebuild the trust to build a solid foundation for our relationship to heal and thrive. You're on my mind constantly. Do you think about me often? I am celibate and waiting for you. You are my one and only desire. I belong to you. I want to reach out to you, but I don't know what to say. I know that I need to make things right because separation is tearing me apart. So there's several different energies there. So some of you could be feeling, the separation is very painful for you and you want to reach out. Others of you maybe coming more into awareness in your connections. It could be the masculine that was more aware in your connection and you're catching up. You're coming into that awareness now. Yeah, some of you could be daydreaming, you know, find him so cute and sexy. You know, you want to hold hands, you want to be close with your masculine. You know, you want those sensual, sexy nights of passion. You know, he turns you on so much. You know, you want to have a fresh start with him, possibly move in together. You know, have that committed relationship. You know, go out for meals for two, go on date nights, you know, have that fun, intimate times. Yeah, have that home sweet home together, a private little love nest together, the two of you. And some of you would like a family, you know, you'd like a child. Well, as I said, we had the pregnancy thing, so some of you could be having a child, and, you know, that could be baby news on the way for some of you, okay? So final messages. Love doesn't even begin to describe what I feel about you. There are no words to explain the depth of my feelings. Your love makes my day, my week, my month, my year, my life. Not talking to you breaks my heart and soul into a billion shattered pieces. I want to reach out, but I can't find the right words, and I'm feeling so fragile right now. Every night I just want to be home. Home is in your arms. I took an oath with God and you to stand by your side for eternity. I made a promise to find you in every lifetime and to take your hand in eternal spiritual marriage. Our union is sacred and divine. So the feminine just wants the masculine to know that whatever's happening in the physical world, in the 3D world, this is a sacred divine love, connection, and it never ends, because you meet up in other lifetimes. And if you don't come into union at this lifetime, at some point in the future, in another lifetime, you will reconnect and continue your soul's journey together. So some lovely messages there. I hope that helped. So thank you for watching. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Many blessings.